collecting games is cool and all, but sometimes it's really hard to pick out a game. I know what I'll do. I'll check out the digital games on Xbox Live Arcade. Simple, no bullshit. Maybe I'll try that Shadow Complex game. I've been hearing a lot about it. It's supposed to be like this 2D side-scrolling, like Metal Gear game with just like HD graphics. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Whoa. Dude, put down the controller. Whoa, who the fuck are you? I'm you in the future, dude. Whoa, I knew. Okay, but why do you sound like that? And why do you have a mic set up in front of you? And now that I'm thinking about it, why do I have a mic set up in front of me? Dude, just go with it. Listen, don't buy Shadow Complex. Why not? Is it a bad game? Did you come all the way from the future just to warn me not to buy Shadow Complex? That must be one shitty game. No way! Shadow Complex is most triumphant. Alright, sweet, but then why are you here? I came to warn you about not buying games out the ass with a PS3 and 360. Sure, it's fine now, but in the future, your games will just disappear as if they were all just thrown out into the ether, never to be seen again. That sucks. Yeah, it is most non-triumphant. If you pay attention and read when you buy these games, you're entering a purchase license agreement. And when that agreement expires, and let's say your hard drive fails, when you go to re-download the game, it won't be there. It'll disappear, just like our money. Oh. Oh, that's fucked. Here, take that. Damn it, I forgot the game. Remember to bring back the game. Remember. Oh, nice, dude. Check it out. It'll be a while before you can use it, but in the end, you'll be happier. Dude, PS4? That's sick. I know. Listen, I gotta go, but hey, give my love to Doug at Limited Run Games. Who? You'll see. You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. Whoa. Hey everyone, Trevor at Toploaded Gaming. With the ever-growing trend of people trying to predict which console will be the last to have physical media and the very real possibility of it, I thought, let's discuss it. This is something that's been on my mind for a while. Now obviously I'm a collector, but as a few of you know, I actually play these games. If I wanted, I could take one and sell it. It's cool to have that option. But even having the physical media isn't going to save you in every case. Not with day one patches and the growing trend of games shipping virtually unplayable. One day when these consoles lose support, we won't be able to access them anymore. Then we're stuck with a physical paperweight. Now to be fair, the notion of patches isn't anything new. Nintendo during the NES era called them revisions. Take my copies of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for example. Not counting the Mr. Dream Punch-Out, I believe there are 5 of them. I don't have them all, but you can clearly see that Nintendo made additional builds fixing various bugs. But the difference is, in this day, games came in mostly finished except for really odd and hard to trigger glitches. At least for the most part. A far cry to the unplayable builds that games nowadays launch with. Shit, if you're lucky, they'll allow you to download a day one patch. So maybe the best approach is waiting for a Game of the Year type of physical release. That way it'll come with the game actually complete, all patches included. But this is hilariously implausible for a lot of great games out there presently. The second online patches became a thing is the second that we all kinda got fucked. Now I think it's worth pointing out that game companies have been trying to kill the used game market for a long time. So they stand to gain a fuck ton of money from this. So keep this in mind because it'll be relevant in a second. One of the talking point upsides, according to, let's call them speculative optimists, that people use who are in favor of digital media is that this would help us save money. Since discs won't have to be pressed, games wouldn't be full price. But if Google Stadia taught us anything, it's that the notion a game company will pass savings on to us is not only a pipe dream, but a delusional one at that.
You've been living in a dream world, Neo.
This is why I said this, to remember the money they'd gain from abolishing the used market. Yet here is Stadia, no fucks given. Speaking of Google Stadia, it was just pointed out that they won't guarantee purchases. Meaning that if the agreement expires and let's say your hard drive fails or you upgrade your PC, but you lose your games, oh well, again, Stadia gives no fucks. The more I hear about this bullshit Stadia console, the more I hope it falls flat on its ass. Another thing I keep seeing that truly puzzles me is that people are starting to take offense to the type of sentiments shared here. Acting like we are making devs go broke. Support the artists, they say. I think the game devs are gonna be just fine. Look, at the end of the day, maybe I'm not the average consumer and I'll just have to come to grips with not buying new games when this happens. Because I am absolutely opposed to digital games. I think there is a huge difference between games and the digital movies and music industry. We're talking lag, losing access to the streaming service, losing game progression, but those are just my thoughts. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, or what would be awesome is if you made a response video. If I'm wrong, I'm not afraid to be called out. And I know it's 2019 and everything, but it's okay if we disagree. But that's gonna do it for me. Well, until next time, this is Trevor at Toploaded fucking Gaming. And I think that's a wrap.